Okay, just wanted to give a quick disclaimer, and I may have said this elsewhere, but basically the video you're about to watch, the morning of this video, so before the footage you're about to watch, Henry summited San Jacinto. He went up and down the one side of it while I was in the tent sleeping because I didn't really want to. And it's not part of the formal PCT. Many PCT hikers do it because it's cool and people like to and things. And a lot of times people will skip part of the PCT because they, go up and over San Jacinto instead of doing the formal PCT, which is also a great option for people. But anyway, so if you want the information about San Jacinto Summit and things, that is in the next video. But this video that you're about to watch is just the rest of that day when he came back to the tent and we continued on southbound as we were.
As you know, I've been admiring that rock nubbin and that spine for since I saw it yesterday. I was wondering what it is, and I think it is Willy Rock, based on Gaia. We just reached the next Saddle Junction, which there's like a trail sign on every tree because there are 5 trails that converge here.
Just hiking along and saw this quite nice view I wanted to share. I love all the pine trees, and the snow again has just not been too bad, which is awesome. All right, so we're at our last water source for some time. There is one in 8 miles that we're planning on going to, which is not that long, but it's like a mile round trip off the trail, which we're kind of spoiled and often have it right on the trail. So we weren't very excited about that. Also, reportedly it tastes like sulfur, which is a bit of a bummer. I am saving some Country Time lemonade packets for that. But anyway, I've gone through my food bag and there's a bunch of trash. I guess you're not gonna be able to see it, but I've portioned everything out. I have the exact, hopefully, amount of food. And then I have all my good snacks in here. I have a Welch's, my Slim Jim, my trail mix. And then here I have my Desperate Times Call for Desperate Measures snack, which is where I eat peanut butter with a spoon if I'm too hungry. Because I have a lot of extra peanut butter, so I'll be fine, but I really don't like eating plain peanut butter. But it's on deck just in case.
Meanwhile, in 72 hours, I've eaten almost a pound of peanut butter straight.
Almost a pound of peanut butter straight. That is impressive.
Very calorically dense.
And we're still gonna have to buy you an extra small hip belt.
Yeah, that's a whole other problem.
Oh my gosh.
I guess probably people don't really want to see a video of my foot, but Pamela can cut this out. Anyway, all right, I'll stop dwelling on it. Yeah, I have another blister.
He thought.
What the heck? Am I mortal or something?
You thought it was an ingrown toenail, right?
Yeah, I have my suspicions that's how it started.
What?
Well, like, the toenail caused the blister.
Do you have an ingrown toenail though? Can you see?
I don't think so. But I think the toenail caused the blister.
Do you think an ingrown toenail caused the blister?
No, not...
Spontaneously resolved but left the blister?
Like a thief in the night. No, I think it was... I don't think it was an ingrown toenail. I think it was a toenail.
Rubbing caused the blister?
Yes.
Okay. That is more plausible than the previous suggestion I was getting. We're in a really beautiful burn zone. Right now, we've been warned of some poodle dog bush by far out. So we're on the lookout. And it's very nice. This is a really nice view. And Henry said that's Palm Springs or Palm Desert or both, or we don't know.
I don't know where one starts and the other begins.
Well, regardless, it is quite a nice sight.
Well, we exited the snow section and now we're in the fallen tree section. Can be a fun challenge. can be frustrating, depending on some factors. So I believe that PCT, and actually you can see it in the distance there, but basically follows this spine across. Let's see if I'm correct in that.
So there's a guy who does a trail report on San Jacinto pretty regularly, and he said that this section has something like 96 or 97 down trees. And honestly, looking at this, it's kind of a wonder that there aren't more.
Yeah, people have made some nice cuts. I guess this is now a feature.
Pretty cool, honestly.
Oh, they could have done one more little cut.
Gotta work for it.
Best things in life aren't free. So there's Pamela off in the distance. I was just trying to figure out what these peaks are. I believe the peak closest to us is South Peak. And then I think that's Ansel. And then the Twin Peaks, I believe, are the Twin Peaks of Apache. And then just past that is Spittler, I believe. Which would make sense because people kept talking about when there was snow over all this, that it was safer to actually walk up in between the saddle and between the Twin Peaks of Apache Peak, rather than go around on the steep traverse. So it's all very cool to see this without snow. There just always seem to be clouds in this valley. Also, found poodle dog bush, our old friend. The third reason our day has been slow is we're very often walking along a cliff edge on trail that is extremely slick with a little gravel on granite. So that's a very cool feature, but slows us down a bit. All right, this is one of Pamela's favorite moves, but this tree is so big, I think I also am gonna join her in the crawl under move here.
Neither the best nor the worst terrain to do it on. There's some knee holds.
She's become somewhat of an expert. So yeah, I mean, this thing is just huge and goes up and then goes way down.
Oh my gosh, y'all. For everything that San Jacinto wasn't, that I was kind of prepared for, i.e. sort of like Baden-Powell-esque snow conditions, we've made it through the snow. Really no issues. Some of these down trees, like trying to, you try to go over them or under them or whatever. Sometimes you can't, you have to go around them, and holy cow, there are some really steep drop-offs. The trail gets really narrow at points, and I don't know, I just was not expecting. I just had the scariest moment since Baden-Powell. I just started panicking. I told Henry, I was like, Henry, I'm panicking. Anyways, we paused, and we were able to find an alternate path around. He told me to leave my bag there, so I left my bag there. Found an alternate way around, and he's actually kindly getting it for me right now. He's right over there. Looks like not so far, right? Well, anyway, hoping that we've had a lot of down trees today, and none of them have been anything like this, so I'm hoping that maybe this is the worst. I don't know, we'll see.
I should have pointed in my last video. That is Ansel Rock. Nope, don't focus on my finger. That is Ansel Rock. And that is Apache Peak. There's also a mysterious whumping sound that the only answer we could come up with was some sort of trail maintenance. I hope we get to find out. right, we're approaching the twin peaks of Apache Peak. 1, 2.
We've seen this one other time, but it is just so impressive how vibrant this, I guess I'm thinking it's lichen. I'm not 100% sure that that's the correct term, but it is just so vibrant and beautiful.
This is looking at the twin peaks of Apache. There's a trail on Gaia to the left one, which is the true peak. But taking the saddle on this side actually looks real easy. The saddle on the other side is quite steep, but I guess it might be better than traversing in snow. Always hard to say till you're there.
This is potentially the only section all day that I have felt comfortable filming and walking at the same time. But it is really nice. We just came around the north side of Apache and we're headed to Apache Springs to get some water. And then we have to figure out where we're camping because yeah, we're not exactly sure what's gonna happen with that. So, oh, there's a nice spot. I think we need to keep going though. Well, we thought we were gonna walk to the spring, but now we're thinking maybe.
What's scarier than a sign with bullet holes in it? This shell of a sign. My goodness. Wow. It's like a skeleton in sign form.
Lovely view out here, and here we have another sign. RIP San Jacinto. Casualty of the snow, I would presume. We're all just out here doing our best, even the signs. We've had a rough time. Look at these beauties. And such a view. Amazing.
Well, our last ascent has led us into a cloud and humidity. So now everything, in addition to being cold, is cold and damp. But the cloud is beautiful. Alright, the cloud's getting worse, getting lower. It's coming for us. We're gonna wake up in it.
Henry is paranoid about clouds.
Oh, that's a tendril. That's the lowest tendril I've seen. Oh boy. The cloud has eaten the hillside. The cloud is winning.